Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, and in this video I am going to replace the rear wheel bearing of this scooter. And you can see here this bearing is making lot of noise here. You can hear the noise, plus here there is lot of play in this wheel and the performance is decreased here for this scooter. So I am going to replace the bearing, and replacing the bearing of a scooter, especially the rear wheel, is slightly difficult because here you have to open the gearbox plus the belt cover, so it is slightly lengthy, but we can do it and steps are very easy. So we have to start first by removing this nut and we'll remove the wheel. So here I am using 24 socket, and this nut came outside, and here is the washer, and now we can take this wheel outside. Here this wheel came outside and we have to take this wheel outside and we have to replace it. Now here we have to remove this belt cover. Except this one, all are of the same size. So now we can remove this belt cover. Just hit it like this and this whole assembly will come outside. Yeah, this assembly came outside here and it is very dirty, this belt dust and everything, so we have to be careful. And here is the bendix stripe, we'll clean it later, but first we have to remove this clutch assembly here. So here I am removing this nut, and this is flange nut 14 and this is drum. You can see here it is in good condition. And after that we have to remove this assembly. Yes. Yeah. So we have to remove these 4 bolts, then only we will able to open the gearbox. So we will remove this brake connection here. Yeah. This is spring, and after that we can crack this outside. You can see this gear wheel is coming outside, and you can see here we can split this one outside. You can see here. So this gearbox came outside. Okay, so here is the gearbox chamber and we have to replace this bearing here. And if I will rotate this one, it is not a healthy bearing. So you can see here it is very rough, and we have to remove this shaft first. So here is this shaft. Yeah, here is this shaft. Okay, and after that we have to remove this damaged bearing. So here this old bearing and this oil seal came outside. We'll buy new oil seal, and you can see this old bearing. It is jammed and worn out. So we have to clean all the components, and after that we will install new bearing. I cleaned this component, and now we have to put the brake shoe here. So here I am putting new brake shoe, and yeah, we have to put it carefully. Yes. Yeah, it is perfect. So our brake shoe is installed and it is working perfectly. And now we have to put the new bearing here. So these bearings are good, but this wheel bearing is damaged because this bearing is having lot of loads on this one. So put a small amount of grease here. It will make the bearing pressing process easier. And here is our new bearing. You can see its part number, and its cost is 180 rupees. So this is our bearing, and it is 2RS bearing. You can also see its number. Yeah, and always put 2RS bearing here. Don't put bearing like this. This is open bearing. It don't have any seal, so it will damage easily. So you have to put 2RS bearing. So before pressing the bearing, heat this area by using a heat gun. Now we can press the bearing here. So you have to be careful. So here is our bearing. Yeah, it reached its last limit. Perfect. So here is our oil seal kit, but we need only one oil seal here. So this is our oil seal, and we have to press it here. Whenever you are changing the bearing, must change the oil seal also. Yeah, it is perfect. Here I am putting new packing kit. Perfect. So here I installed all the gears, and you can see the arrangement, and now we can install it. And before installing, take care of this breathing pipe here. So don't forget this pipe. And now we can install it very nicely and easily. Yes, I think it is ready. Yes, and now we will install the bolts. You have to find out the position of all the bolts here. So here is big bolt, here is big bolt, and here is big bolt. Remaining are small bolts. Now we have to fill gear oil here. After putting the gear oil, you have to check for any leakage. So there is no leakage here or on the wheel side or near the packing. So it is perfect. So now we can reassemble it. So here I am putting the belt and variator assembly. So you have to be slightly careful here. Yes, perfect. Here is the drum, and you have to clean all these clutch shoes and this drum with a sandpaper. Now we have to put the wheel, so we have to be slightly careful. Now we will put this belt cover and we will put all the bolts. So this was the last step, and after that your scooter is ready. And even if you are having same problem in your scooter, you can follow these steps and you can replace the old worn out bearing. So please like this video, share it among your friends and family, and at last thank you for watching. We'll meet in next video.